Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Zombotron as we close in upon the end. Now, this is going to be a interesting little engagement. Because as you can see, we have lots of enemies. Lots of enemies indeed. That's problematic. But we still managed to get rid of them. Excellent. There's a purple access key, some first aid kit, bunch of ammunition. So we can press on. Now, as I said, we still don't have the weapon we need, which is going to be fun. Gun turret behind us, giving us some cover. Let's first send down the gun turret. And just wait for it to come back up. And down we go, everyone. Ouch. I hate surprises. So we have Luck of the Warrior. Ammo type for the battle rifle. Don't care about smoke grenades. So we're going to sell that. Actually, wait, do I have that already on? Indeed I do. Well, now don't I look like the fool? Well, I've still got enough cash in case I need it. So they took out the gun turret. Come on. Let's go. The shotgun guys and this are some of the most frustrating enemies you meet in this game. Not because they do a ton of damage, the bleed damage they also have is... It's also massively overpowered. Yeah. Back up, some on the left. Just fantastic. Have to keep an eye out. And here we come to a cut screen. We're in this bit. Captain, my sentence of identifying a large number of scavengers, perhaps as an ambush. We need to activate as many of the turrets as possible. Right, let's go. Right. These things are going to keep us alive, folks. If I don't destroy them myself by accident. So let's just grab an angle. Let's... hold on, folks. Sorry about this. Right, and we're back, folks. Sorry about that. Where is the elevator? Come on, where's the elevator? Come on. I don't know how... As you can see, this is a very nasty engagement. And here comes the elevator. Whew. As powerful as the minigun is, it is really inaccurate and slow firing. Whew. But I had a ton of health. I had a ton of ammunition. So we did fine. Right. Killed him with an ambush shot. Get some supplies. Right, we've got the healing packs. I am going to get as many RPGs as I can. I am going to use a bandage, so that's going to be annoying if that bleeding gets out of hand. Don't need that. I will grab a couple. Just to get me up to 35. Ammunition we're doing okay on. Got a ton of submachine gun ammo that I'm not using anymore, so I should really chuck that. Right. Get rid of that, because I don't need a submachine gun. That's okay. We can use it in case of emergency, but it's really inaccurate. It's damaging as anything, but it's massively inaccurate. So, we've got to get this done. Nothing particular. We took a little bit of fall damage, but we can manage that. What was that? Pitbull. We got enough RPGs. Right. Now, here we go. The final boss. And this is the ingenious creation, their solution to tackling the problems of a universe problems, a big fighting robot. Captain, how would you solve the problems of galactic imperialism, colonization, and reliance on adopting capitalism as the only distinguishing form of growth? Ass, I have a great answer to that question, but let's postpone the conversation. It's attacking. So, first and foremost, equip the RPG, and let's go. Now, we have to... And we're dead, because it has a really nasty... It has a really nasty... It has a very nasty weapon. Now, don't you be destroying the only things I have that can destroy it. Can he get that one in time? We just need to keep out of its range. It has a... The problem is it has a one-shot kill weapon. And the only things that really hurt it are these. So we need to run like Jiminy. To get to here. Because in here... There should be... Okay, there isn't. This is gonna suck. I thought there was a guaranteed weapon here that we could use, but apparently no. So. Come on. Whew. Fortunately, our turrets did most of the work. Man, that was nasty. And now they give us the Bolt of Energy, which is one of the best weapons in the game, and they give it to us right when we have no use for it. And that was the final boss. Man. The thing is, they just got to keep spawning, by the way, just to let you know. Oh, really? Okay, no. As you can see... Yeah, it's not great. Because these things are going to respawn. Wait, what? Okay, no. Sorry, I'm not going to be messing around with weird contextual... Because it hit... it's because it's an AoE weapon, it hits... It's probably because it hits some kind of... I see you in the back there. So just focusing really hard, because I'd hate to lose the campaign right now after, well, lose my save file right now after getting to the exit. So I'm just popping health kits like no one's business. Whew. I mean, I was really nervous about the boss fight. Only time I've managed to do it is... The only time I managed to have done that boss fight is when I've had a... When I've had basically an energy rifle. Man, this thing is... it's overpowered, but at the same time it's really... It's strange. It's a mixture of overpowered and massively frustrating. Nothing up here. Well, let's see what's below. It's high time we get back to the ship. Captain, my sensors are identifying a vehicle we could commandeer. I don't need fancy sensors to see the new ride. Come on. Right. I hate the ability to suit for terrain. Let's go, folks. It's our little loyal gun tank. And we are blazing a path to freedom. Crashing everything under our wheels. So, let us go on to freedom. Their guns actually do fairly good amount of damage to this vehicle, so we have to be careful. For a few hours later. I can't believe it. So you seeing this? Our ship is destroyed, Captain. Pending significant repairs, it may not be suitable for a voyage of any length. I can see it's destroyed. I wasn't even done paying it off. So what are we supposed to do now? Captain, my assessment is that we look for even an opportunity to repair the ship or way off this planet. To repair the ship? Are you kidding? It's smashed to pieces. It would be easy to construct a new one. There is a second option, which means the day isn't over. Absolutely right, Captain. And you can see the robot that we saved has been the one that has caused the destruction of our ship at the behest of its masters. Very likely. Unfortunately, they haven't released a sequel to this game, so it's impossible to tell what it's impossible to tell what the outcome will be. I wish they do. It's a nice sequel. I hope they do one. Well, it's a nice game. I hope they do a sequel. Anyway, that was the end of Zombotron. Rather anticlimactic in some ways, I do think. But I'll just do a quick review. I think Zombotron is a good game. I like the nature of it. I like the gunplay, the weapon variety, the RPG, the character, the RPG mechanics and the character creation, like your stats and the things you put your points into, and how your gear and equipment affects your character. I like the blend of range and melee combat. I love the art style, and the graphics are very, very nice, and the whole ragdoll physics effect is very nice as well. That being said, there are one or two little bugbears for me. The first is, as I've been saying, I don't like the fact that you cannot switch between weapons in the middle of a reload, so you're stuck in a reload animation where it's quite easy to get killed, especially early on in the game. I also don't like the fact that some of the terrain that you interact with, for example, some of the terrain you can shoot through, some of the terrain you can't shoot through, and it's never made clear which terrain does what. So you can get really easily to get killed by range units shooting up from below through terrain you didn't think was wasn't passable for that kind of thing. Also, there are some places in the game where you can get stuck and you just can't get out because the jumping animation doesn't allow you to clear that particular area. I found that when I was playing the game, there were certain areas where if you didn't have a crate, you had to basically rely on luck and like maniacal jumping to try and just catch the right pixel to get you out of the hole. Also, I don't know. I think Zombotron is a very good game. I would recommend anyone pick it up and play it. The story is very, very basic, as you've seen. Nothing very complicated at all. Some of the fights, especially that one boss fight against the robot guardian, it's broken. I have yet to fight. Like, I have beaten it. I have never beaten it the way they intended for you to beat it, which is to basically jump down there and fight it. I have always beaten it by basically doing a ton of damage to it the normal way, and then towards the end of the fight, when I get killed the first time, retreating to high ground, like just lobbing explosives and grenades at it from a distance where it can't hit me at range. There are a couple of weapons in this. There are a couple of enemy types in this game which I think are a bit overpowered. For example, the one-shot enemies like the robots, who are armed with basically a cannon which will either outright kill you or literally reduce you to like nearly 0 hit points. And I've died a lot more in this game to that particular enemy type than to any boss or any other enemy type. So I don't know, I think it needs to be a bit more balanced in that regard. But besides that, it's a good game. I wish they make a sequel to it. I don't think they have yet. But still, I would recommend that you go and pick up Zombotron and try it out, because it's well worth your time and your money. And it's just a very nice kickback to a style of game that we don't see anymore. We don't see games like Zombotron anymore, which is a shame. They are very few and far between. So, as always, folks, if you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, and you can leave a comment in the comment section. This has been Zombotron, and I've been Cornish-Knight, and I suggest you go and check it out. Goodbye.